Hey Jay, what's up, princess? What is going on, you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on up in here. It's about that time. Hey Abby, what's going on? Dee Dee, what's going on, honey? What's up, y'all? What is going down, honey? Hey, Ghetto View. What's going on, watermelon sugar? Child, that phone, child. What's up, Natalia? What's going on with you, honey? I told y'all when I come back, I was coming back with real food. I wasn't coming back with no trash. Last time we were together, honey, I had that old trash Big Mac, honey. Hey, S Dukes, thank you so much, baby. Thank you, Miguel. Baby, Miss Asia from Brooklyn. You know, Asia, child, Supreme #1. I haven't modded you up on the Treasure Lane page. So I got to figure that out and get you modded onto the Treasure Lane page. I looked over there. I was like, well, where is she? She's not modded up. So how you going to the Supremes without Diana, honey? It's not possible. Hey, Anton. Hi, Jaded. Proverbial one. What's up, darling? So listen, welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Spillitboy TV. See that? I told you how we get it. Eventually. I'm sorry. I still get tickled. How you create a name that you can't say? It's just too much to run together. Thank you, Miss C. But that's it. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Spillitboy TV. Anyway, I got a bunch of little things that I want to talk to y'all about while I'm messing with my food up in here this afternoon. But first thing to get out of the way is the passing of a legend. Baby, I was so done yesterday. So done. Jamie showed her guys today. Oh, I'm so good on my skirt. Ciao. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Black Samurai. Cicely Tyson passed. And that was like, ugh. Like it just was not good. It just wasn't good. I just wasn't feeling it. And it was kind of like, it was just messed up. It was just really, really messed up. So, you know, I've known of Cicely Tyson and her importance to everything around me since I was just a little boy. Okay, so Charles Jane Pittman. Honey, I knew who Cicely Tyson was. I knew she was important. I knew she was that girl even way back then. And I'm 49. I'll be 50. So it's just been one of those weeks. She passed, and you know, my grandmother's birthday was on the 26th. So it's just been like a type of week, you know, as far as those things go. So definitely wanted to take out a moment, and I don't want to linger in that because I don't want to linger in that. But rest in peace, Cicely Tyson, honey. You will truly be missed. Truly be missed, as she worked in her craft all the way up till the end, baby. All the way up to the end. You know, she was still doing stuff. Remember, she was Annalise Keating's mom on How to Get Away with Murder. So I was still linked at the hip with Miss Cicely, honey. You know, this whole time, people, other generations got to learn her from her lines on the Tyler Perry stuff. You know, those are like kids. The folks that love Tyler Perry movies, they're like kids to me. And here, I've been with her since Child Which Way Is Up and all of that mess way, way back with I was around when she was making movies with Richard Pryor. Remember when she was the overseer of the children on the bus ride with Richard Pryor on that child? Richard Pryor was driving her crazy on that movie. About all of that stuff. So, yeah, child. But I remember her busting down in Tyler Perry. How they told the folks about black family. How they told you black is just black. This is Cicely, honey. And fashions. See, I said I wasn't going to get all lost in this, but fashions, child, Miss Cicely used to let you kids have it, honey. She used to let the kids all the way up to the end, baby. She was styling, profiling, and letting the kids have it. Her fashions were always on point. Always. Miss Cicely was that girl. She was that girl. And she was also Robin Givens' mother in The Women of Brewster Place. Do y'all remember that? She played some of everybody's mama, child. We love Cicely Tyson. Rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. Anyway, let's see what you guys were saying. Miss Jane, yeah, the movie Miss Jane Pittman. Yeah, I think that was probably everybody's first encounter. That's about around my age, is when she was Miss Jane Pittman. It's probably everybody's first encounter with her. But yeah, that was that. Speaking of, I got a update. I have an update. Trigger. So allegedly, remember when the whole little thing went down with Trigger and the whole in Missouri and fighting with the cop and all that? Oh yeah, I forgot about Sounder. Yeah, Sounder too. Yep, Sounder too, Ronnie. This fool over there fighting with the cops, and then we'll talk about that in a minute, Soaring Eagle. But that wasn't even the mood. I'll talk about that because I'm going to talk about trolling on the YouTube streets. We'll get to it. Anyway, I found out that Trey was clowning. So allegedly, the whole thing really started behind Trey not wanting to wear a mask. For real? For real, fool? So you want it to be pow, pow, pow in the seats down to the stadium. See, this is the stuff I'll be talking about. Why do we got to care more about you than you care about you? Because that's just stupid. That's just an oxymoron move. You run around here with a death wish because that's what you have. That's what you have. When you're walking around in these streets and you don't want to wear a mask and you're refusing to wear a mask, that is a death wish. That is like walking around trying to literally commit suicide. And I don't care how harsh that seems. I want it to sound harsh. Walking around without a mask is like trying to commit suicide. How good do you think your luck is? Do you think you can sit around and play Russian roulette every day? How good is your luck? I done told y'all before that Rona, she's sneaky, baby. They said that he had tested positive for COVID-19 a few weeks prior. Right. But the whole thing, WH, I understand that. And that's something that's up. Do you believe that? That once you get it, that you can't get it again? Do you believe that? Because you know they tell us when we're young, once you get chicken pox, you ain't got to worry about chicken pox no more. You won't get it no more once you get chicken pox. But then when you get older, I know that's not true for a fact, son. Right. When you get older, you find out with chicken pox, you know, shingles. is about the same thing, right? So once you get up in your 50s, you're susceptible to get shingles, which ain't nothing but another form of chicken pox. So what would make you think that all these years later, something as new and improved, knocking us down in droves like COVID, can't come back and knock your ass down for a second time? And then just the pandemonium that it brings, that you want to be the one person. You know what Miles will say, shingles will fuck your back up. Yes, it will. And you know I don't want no marks and stuff on my not so small back. I don't want that. But that's the point I'm making. I don't believe that foolishness. I don't believe that foolishness. If it can get you once, it can get you twice. Period. Ask these people down here on YouTube. Sometimes they get you once, sometimes they get you twice. Same thing. If they get you once, they get you twice. Ain't that right, YouTubers? I know I got caught twice with the same thing. Didn't last, but I got popped twice for the same thing. I didn't like it. I was pretty tickled. I was like, oh, got me again, honey. Got it, bitch. So what make you think that COVID can't get you twice? She won't get the chance to get me, honey. If she get me, it will surely be by accident. It will not be because I'm around here testing her. It won't be because I was pulling out her ponytail when we was on the playground. I'm staying away from her because I don't trust her, honey. Miss Rona's sneaky. She hides out in corners. She's jumping in pockets and jumping in purses. And I'm going to do. The girl, I'm eating roasted potatoes and carrots, collard greens, chicken from Popeye's place, and cornbread. This section of the plate came from up in here. That section of the plate came from down to the Popeyes. Yeah, so, child, don't believe the hype. So I was actually appalled. As much as I like burger and all that little stuff, and I laughed and I joked and I made, I made cornbread proverbial one, cut it out. Much as I laughed and joked the other day, I was just appalled. I was just appalled. I just finished watching your laugh about the verses right now. Yeah, I was appalled. I really was. I was so disappointed with him. Like, this is what you were in here literally carrying on. And all of this was because you didn't want to wear a mask. Anyway, some type of a mask. You got to put something over your face, child. You got to give yourself a running start of some sort. Something. Something. You got to put something over your face, y'all. If not, it's no different than putting a gun to your head, honey, and pulling the trigger. Eventually, you're going to get popped. No, I'm not watching Salt Lake City anymore. It just got to be too much of the same. It got to be a little boring. Too much of the same. I go through enough of that with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I didn't need another one. It wasn't getting me to a point where I'm like wanting to even sit down with it. So much for that. So yeah, it was all about a mask. He didn't want to wear a mask, and that's why when they wrote it up and they said that they were heckling him, I was wondering what would they be heckling him about? Like he's a sex symbol, right? He's supposed to be the sex symbol. So what is people heckling you about? And it got to your spirit so deeply that you wanted to beat up the cop, honey. Girl, don't go sit down, honey. James, I've been battling with self-sabotage. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Right. And you got to keep that constant, Miles. Keep it constant. Stay out of those dark corners. Holla, Brian. So that's that on that. Trigger. Yeah. I'm just sick of you, honey. So disappointed with him and that. But he been doing weird stuff. Like in the last, like when you really think about it, in the last, I'm gonna say like the last 5 years, he been moving funny. Like he's been having a lot of unnecessary little issues for like the last 5 years. I don't know what that's all about. Like, what is that all about? What is that about? What's got you so unhappy? I don't get it, but you need to get a hold of it. Put a damn mask on. Put your ass somewhere and sit down. And keep your damn hands off of the police. Because next time you probably won't be. See, you really was playing. He was really playing Russian roulette, baby. You ain't got no mask on. You starting trouble. You know, you could have caused a whole. Well, you did. You caused a whole kerfuffle. And then you're going to fight the cops. That could have definitely been pop, 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 pop. Between the cops and Rona, you had the gun totally loaded. Totally loaded. He was lucky. He really, really was lucky. And he's not Catwoman. So he might want to leave that alone, honey. Get you a mask, get you some college degrees, honey, and chill out. Chill out, honey. A mess. Anyway. Okay, so the other thing. Wait a minute. Have you all, y'all, speaking of shows, have you all, shout out to Frank. Listen, me and Frank's got something going on. We got something going on. They don't know we got it going on, but I'm not going to be like that damn Keisha Cole. You understand? I'm going to get this together where I'm not going to be sitting here and other YouTubers be saying, well, Frank's wrote me a check. No, Frank's going to need to be writing me a check. I'm not going to be sitting over there like Keisha Cole talking about, Soraki, write me no check. She was looking so stupid over there. They didn't write me a check. She said, they wrote me one, bitch. I said, oh, hell no. That ain't going to be me. Franks, y'all, listen, I do good business for y'all. I be burning my goddamn scalp up at it with this shit here. It's good shit. Send a bitch a check. Any check. Well, no, don't send me any check. Send me a check worth having. I don't want no check I can't do nothing with. I don't want no goddamn check that when it take me more gas to get to the bank to cash it than what I could do with the check. Send me a check I could do something with. This apartment here, this little squeezed up apartment they got me living in over here. It got a couple of bills attached to it, honey. Come on, Franks. Come on through. Don't start this mess. It's too early in the weekend. Do not start this, you all. Anyway, so listen. Thank you, Turia. So send me a plate and a good Tupperware. Girl, you know I got good Tupperware. You know, fat people. You know, fat bitches always got good Tupperware. We believe in traveling and style. No, buy that dollar store shit. I don't want my food all messed up or leaking in my car. Okay, so on Lifetime, they got this show over there that's coming, and I think they just did like a teaser. It was like a 30-minute episode of it, which is called The Rev. Now, I don't know. I'm confused whether or not I should even touch that. You say I must got my, Louis Vuitton Tupperware, but of course. But of course, see how lies get out. We're gonna talk about that in a minute too. How people lie on YouTube, honey. You know that's a damn lie, honey. That's a lie. I got Betty Crocker, and what's the other one? Betty Crocker and it's not Tupperware. It's another company, but they both got red tops and they good, honey. They're good for dishwasher. They work in the microwave. You know, they're good shit, good shit. But life with STV, no, you know, now am I behaving? You see the camera on, right? Then you know I'm showing my behind. Rubberware. There you go. There you go. Rubbermaid. That's it. That's the one. That's it. Thank you. That's it. So I know what it looked like, baby. I have Pyrex too, peanutters, but that's like glass. I have those too. I have Pyrex, but I wouldn't give that. I wouldn't give my Pyrex to nobody. Talk about that transport truck. You don't get away from my good shit, honey. Yeah, I have Pyrex and I have I love Corningware. I love Corningware. Oh my gosh. So you got to have you some Corningware. That's just a must have. You got to have some Corningware and you got to have yourself some what am I thinking of? Cast iron skillets. You have to have cast iron skillets. If you ain't got no cast iron skillets, you ain't got no Corningware, your ass can't cook, Charles. Sit down. Yeah, I said it. If everything you cook it in them silver pans, have yourself a goddamn seat. Because you in there playing in the kitchen. Sit down. Sit down. Stop messing up groceries. Have a seat. Anyway. That cast iron too heavy for me now. It is heavy, that. It is heavy. It really is. But grilled chicken and cornbread. Not like it, honey. That dog okay. And then if you get in a good fight, you know, cast iron skillets is perfect for a good fight, honey. They give you good swing, honey. Two hand, honey. That's ain't no need. You can't do that. I love T-fall, but you can't. You do that with T-fall, you ain't gonna get but 2 hits in with T-fall. 2 good hits and the handle gonna break. And they good. You know, T-fall's good. I like T-fall. I really do. But you only gonna get 2 hits in. Just 2 hits. See, I'm showing my violent side. Nah. Child, but I'm just being truthful. This is Kitchen Table Talk with Spillitboy TV. So this is for real. T-fall is only going to give you 2 good hits. A cast iron skillet, you wear them up. Ooh, baby. When the cops pull up, you just be getting warmed up. With cast iron, you just be getting warmed up, baby. Your wrist just get that. It just be starting to roll. Pop, pop, pop. Honey, when the cops pull up, you just be getting them. Y'all better pay attention, honey. Kitchen Table Talk. Spillitboy TV, honey. Bring your donkey bag. You're going to want to take some of this home, honey. Nika, you out there? You know what I'm talking about, Nika. Bam! Bam, honey. Tear them up, honey. You hear woo, woo, honey. Throw it to the side, honey, like you've been cooking. Officer, I don't know what happened to him, honey. One minute he was talking, the next minute he was on the floor, honey. I thought maybe he had a little seizure or something, honey, and fell on out over there on that floor like that. Baby, his head is always knotted up like that. He's funny looking. Mm-hmm. Yes, a good cast iron skillet will resolve issue. And you heard that from Shreveport, honey. A good Cast iron skillet will solve issues. Mm-hmm. Bam, honey. Okay, I'm moving on, honey. Anyway, so we're talking about the Rev. So the Rev, I'm afraid of the show. I really am. I'm afraid. Miles, if you're considering moving to America, I ain't gonna sit up and tell you Arizona is the place to go because you think you're gonna be having a great time, because you're not. You're gonna be hot. But I don't know about how great of a time you're gonna be having. You like the desert, honey? I'm gonna give you a show to look up, an old show. Go look and see if you can find an episode of Alice. Alice. That was in Arizona. There's a new girl in town and she's looking good. Go look that up. If that's the good time that you're looking for, then by all means. Me personally, I like the show, but I didn't want to live it at all. As far as the show could go, they could kiss my grits, honey. That was funny to me. I don't know whether y'all got it or not, but it was funny to me, honey. Yes, Lord, honey. I don't know about Arizona. Keep on reading your books, Miles. Keep reading, baby. Keep reading. Arizona. Charles? And not Idaho either. Lord have mercy. Come on back. Look at Vegas, Nevada. Look at Vegas. Look at New York City. Hell, I ain't even going to tell you to come to Pittsburgh, because look at DC, California. So, child, something. Keep reading, baby. Keep reading. And whoever you're talking to that's giving you those suggestions, stop talking to them about moving. You got to talk to some new people, because maybe they think Alice is fun. But definitely go look up Alice. You'll understand what I'm saying to you. Cute show, not a cute life. Okay, so let me get back on topic. So, the Rev. This show is literally about Queens, New York. It's a church, basically, in Queens, New York. And the pastor's name is Richard Hartley. And it's him and it's his family. Yeah, read the chat, Miles. They throwing out some good stuff out there in the chat, honey. South Carolina, North Carolina, DC, hell, Atlanta, Georgia. You know, if you want to just go to Atlanta, you know, you want to live your best life, honey. You can go to Atlanta. But anyway, right, Gregory, that pastor and his family is a whole situation. A whole situation. James, did you hear about T.I. and Tiny's sexual? Child, I'm sick of T.I. and Tiny. I seen T.I. and Tiny's name, and you know what I did? Swipe left. I didn't even read the story. I wasn't even interested. I'm so sick of them. I mean, when I think T.I. and Tiny and then sex of any sort, they're not even sexy no more. See, that used to be the thing. When they be caught up in scandals and stuff, you know, they were like a couple and they were young and virile and they sexy and all. Legal. No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You take the same thing that I just said to Miles, same thing. No. Both of y'all. No. Get out of the dark corner. Get out of it. Come out of the dark corner. Stop it. That's the whole point of me being here. Let it go. Let it go. Come out the dark corner. Mm-mm. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna get back with y'all in just 1 second. But come out the dark corner. And definitely not here. This is why I come. This channel, this is a feel-good channel. This is why I come on here. This is why I do this stuff. None of that stuff. Come out the dark corner. Don't even bring it over here with you. When you got all that going on and you know you coming to see me, just don't bring it over here with you. This is your escape. This is one piece of your escape time. And hopefully you'll get something from over here and then be able to take it back and then say, you know what, I'm not going back up in the dark corner. I've been over there having a good time for an hour or so. So if I'm having a good time, why in the hell am I going back up in the dark corner? No. No. Okay. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, T.I. and Tiny, like they used to be like the sexy couple. Like they're not a sexy couple anymore. When I look at them, I just see problematic. I just see problematic. I don't see like the sexy couple anymore. Now Todd and Candy, they're still keeping up the whole sexy couple. Like when you see Todd and Candy, even when they're having some other little problems, you know what I mean? Things like that. They work through that little stuff. It's part of their little storyline or whatever. But then when you look out, you still see like Todd and Candy, you know they be getting down. You know it in your spirit, honey, that Todd be tearing Candy's little cuckoo up, honey. You know they be getting down. They still have that whole little sexy couple vibe going. But when I see T.I. and Tiny, I don't see that child. I see bad decisions, cop calls, lawsuits, and two people that used to be sexy just tired as hell. That's just tired, drained, sick of each other. Oh, bitch, you again, you motherfucker. That's what I see when I see them. Child, no, ma'am. When I seen their ass, honey, I said, I don't even know what their story was because I literally swiped left, honey. I swiped left and kept it moving. I was like, Charlie, get out of here, honey. Charles' ass out of here. They need to try to go and regather. They need to go into the dark corner and regather and come on back out as a sexy couple again. And they can do it because they're not really that old, but they just like some old bumpkins or something to me. I'm like, get out of here, child. I'm sick of them too. Sick of them. Okay, so I see you, Shell, talking about give you some of this good food, child. So the Rev, him and that little family, honey, him and his family, it's a mess. And I'm scared to do, you said they're going to jail. Well, misbehavior, honey, misconduct, deviancy, all those things will land you in jail. What's going on site? So I don't know about that show because I don't feel like dragging the pastor and his family week to week. And I really feel like that's what I'll be doing. Like I'm looking at them and I'm looking at him. They're looking at the kids and then the wife. I'm just scared of the show. I literally have a page here of notes from the 30-minute. Do you see all those notes? From a 30-minute teaser of the show. You know that I will drag the shit out of them, don't you? You know I will be dragging them people. I said, I'm a scared. I'm a scared. I don't know if them people deserve what it is that I will lay on them people. And now that line, he was doing this whole thing. He was going to revive this choir, and you could tell that they were just putting on. See, I don't like to play like that. I don't like to play like that. I don't want to watch no show where you pretending that you can't sing. I know when you can sing and when you can't sing. I can't sing. I don't sing. But can you imagine like Kelly Love sitting down here trying to sing off key in the beginning of the show and then turning around and coming back and going to sing good at the end? Don't play with me. The show is actually called The Rev, Rosa. It's called The Rev. It's going to be coming on Lifetime. I think it's Lifetime. No, it's USA. That's what it is. USA. It's not even Lifetime. It's USA. And I don't know. Yeah, that I'm afraid of what Albie done said round about the third week about these people. I don't know. It was very interesting. That wife, I just was looking at her and I was like, something ain't right. Then the daughter, I thought the daughter, she looked like she was my age. She looked like she was my age, and she still live at home. And the son still lives at home. And then the daughter says she got like a PhD or 2 PhDs. I was like, oh, so she is my age. And the father, the whole time, is talking about them spending his money and them need to pay rent and stuff. I was like, well, I don't really like that. Like, I don't like that whole look. I don't know. It was just like, I just didn't see anything really positive about the show. It just took me into a whole dragon mode. All right, now. How old is the father? Child, the father is probably around my age, really. And honey, he's living his best life. That's what I see. I see him living his best life, and they're the props. And then when I seen his assistant, I said, oh, babe. He got an assistant, a male assistant, that was painting his toenails black. What a friend we have in Jesus. He was painting them toenails, honey. I sat over there, honey, on that couch. The fuck is going on here? Then I looked at the next scene and I looked at the wife. Are you okay? Are you okay? I said, no, I don't know about this show. I don't know about me and this show. I was confused. What church is this again? And what are we selling? Toenail polish, choirs. What are we selling here? I'm confused. What is it that I'm supposed to? Because I have a tendency to look off the mark at other stuff. What am I? Somebody got to tell somebody I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Somebody has to tell me, what am I supposed to be looking at and looking for here? So I'm not reporting on the wrong thing. I was a little perplexed. So I don't know about the Rev, honey. I don't know. And then I looked at the pastor real good. Pastor not bad looking. He's not a bad looking guy. He's a thick guy. Dressed, he dressed. He's real groovy in his dress, the way he dresses. All I want to say is he wears a lot of stuff that I would wear. Bright colors and zippers and a lot of hardware, rhinestones and stuff. And then I looked and he's real Beijing that painting. He's painting his little hairline on with a whole paintbrush, like a roller. Because Pastor bald headed. I looked, he dipped his head down. I said, whoa, 1, 2, 3. Pastor bald headed. He this is the next step. Eventually he gonna get tired. And he'll be all the way in this right here. Because yeah, I was counting the spaces. I was like, whoa. They're in New York, Miles. They're in New York. They're right over there in Queens, honey. Queens. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know. So I just got to think about it some more. I got my notes. I don't know. I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna give it some serious thought. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so let's talk about YouTube before we get out of here. Let's talk about YouTube, and y'all know I try to lead y'all along and share some of what I know about YouTube and how YouTube works and what to look for. Now, you do realize the celebrities troll us a lot. A lot of times, celebrities will troll us. Just do things just so we could talk about it. Because we are influencers. We talk about stuff and we get the ball pushing and get shit moving. No matter what anybody tells you, we play our part. We get shit moving. Reviewers and vloggers, we get shit moving. And sometimes the celebrities they'll troll us. They'll troll us. And do stuff just so they know we can talk. I'll give you a perfect example. Remember when Nene had that one hairdo that looked like oodles and noodles? Y'all don't really believe that Nene thought that hairdo was cute. Did I get a show of hands? Put a 1 in the chat if you honestly believe that Nene thought that hairdo was cute. Put a 2 if you think she was trolling us. What's going on, my sweet custard? How are you? Hi, custard. Yeah, she was trolling us. She was trolling us. Nene do that hairdo wasn't cute. It was, no, we wasn't talking about Nene. And some of y'all, Corey, you really think that she thought that hairdo was cute? You never seen her in it again. You only seen her in it once, which was like a telltale sign that she was trolling. I said she got bad taste, so a 1. Now don't get Nene too much. No, Lanithia. But she only wore it one time. The time on I talked about the other day. The time the other day when I spoke about Ray J and the hat. It was an episode of Love and Hip Hop. And in one episode, we saw like Ray J had this hat on his head 4 different ways. And one, it was supposed to be one scene, but it was like spliced up. You know they were trolling us. They were trolling us. They was just giving us something to talk about. So we know the celebrities do it. Be very careful. Be very careful. Because there are YouTubers down here who are trolling you as well. They'll troll you. And it's okay. It's all right. And sometimes the conversation's interesting, but don't take it too seriously. Don't get caught up. Don't get all in your feelings. Just know when a bitch is trolling you. Okay? We have a YouTuber down here that was talking about a touchy subject. It's about homosexuality. And this person's been running back and forth because the person has been accused of being homophobic and she's like, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. But then in the next breath, I don't care. And I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. Well, if you said what you said and you're not taking it back, then you wouldn't care if some people actually thought that you were homophobic, if you really didn't care. I don't care about no homosexuals and what this, I don't care. If you don't care, you wouldn't care about anybody labeling you as homophobic. But you are steadfast that you don't want to be labeled as homophobic. Yet you're saying all these things about you don't like homosexuals. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't appreciate it. You're talking about homosexuality as a whole and saying that you're calling it like you're using phrases such as that bullshit and that garbage and I don't. It's your verbiage. Your verbiage is very distinct. And then when you're listening, all in the chat, you're basically trying to make people believe that homophobia doesn't even exist. You're trying to rewrite history. You're trying to rewrite what the definition is. And that's when you know right away we playing. That's one of the telltale signs. You're dealing with a homophobe when they start trying to explain to you that homophobia is not really a word. It really is a word. It really is a word, and it really means what it means. It doesn't mean the hate. It doesn't mean the fear of homosexuals. It is the hate or the disdain of homosexuals. I'm going to give you the real definition because I don't want to just paraphrase. I want to give y'all the facts. Dislike or dislike of or prejudice against gay people. That is what homophobia means. That is in the dictionary. That is what it actually is. So anybody, when you see them and they start this bull crap and telling you that homophobia means the fear of gay people, stop playing. That person is playing in your face. And see, I've been around too long and been too gay for too long to ever allow anyone to play in my face. When I know that you're homophobic, I know what a homophobic rant sounds like. Okay. So I won't go back and forth with you and round with you. I'm not going to play those games. I know you did, Roger. You all you did was give yourself a headache. And they were telling me last night, oh, go up there and go. For what? Y'all want to see me argue. That's what it is. But I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue because I was one of the people that came down and said, she is this, period. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. She is this. And if you are rocking like that, you are too. And it actually is okay. I don't have a problem with it. I like to know who's who in the playground. I still play with everybody. I don't got no problem with it. I'll still play with you in the sandbox. But if somebody throws sand in your hair, it'll just be in there. I ain't getting it out. But yeah, I saw it. I saw when they was getting ready to throw it in there. Just like if they threw it in my hair, you wouldn't have did nothing. I ain't doing nothing either. Period. So this individual literally sat on her platform for 2 hours. 2 hours. And went on and on. 49 years old. 49 years old. Talking about she didn't know that people actually do gay bashing. People really do that. And I'm sitting here looking at people in this chat. And I wasn't even irritated with her. I was more irritated with the chat. I have to be honest with you. I was more irritated with the chat, and I was blocking people. I was blocking people, baby. You know I was snipe. I was blocking people. LeBecky went up there trying to explain. LeBecky, and I sent LeBecky a message. And I said, why are you up there trying to explain that? You do know she's playing in your face right now, right? You're trying to explain to her about sensitivity training on a job. And she's acting like she don't know what you're talking about. She works for the airlines. You know good and well anybody that worked for the airlines has been through sensitivity training and knows exactly what that entails. And you also know that anybody that works for the airlines know that they ain't going to their job and having that same conversation that they was having all day yesterday at work. So why are y'all listening to that? I'm going to tell you why I was listening. I found it entertaining. I found it entertaining. Why are you coming in my room if you don't like me? I never told you I didn't like you. I never told you I didn't like you. I find you quite entertaining. You're a clown. You're a clown, and every circus needs a clown. I find you quite entertaining. I don't find irritating is some of the other people who are actually in the chat who are trying to carry the message and pretend like they ain't carrying the message. That's irritating. But that's why I'm in your room. I'm in your room because I like to see who's who. I am a people watcher. I am a YouTuber. I make videos, but I also watch videos. And in watching videos, I watch the chat. I sit in the bushes and I watch the room. That's what you do. It's all there for. All of that is part of the entertainment. All of it. All of it is there for your enjoyment. The room, the chat, the atmosphere, all of that's there for your enjoyment. And I personally, I enjoy all of it. And then I'd be a fool to not actually bring it to where I reside. And then I use it to my benefit. See, other people just sometimes there's some YouTubers, what they do is they actually go from room to room and they collect the information and they use the information as commentary. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like they do YouTube news. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people that do it. And a lot of people, they don't even call it the YouTube news. They don't realize they're doing the news. They're actually doing the news. Only thing is, you can only do the news when you don't put your own personal feelings into it. You have to stay non-biased. If you're a good news person, you just report it. You report what you saw, and then you keep it moving. Other YouTubers that use it for commentary, they come down, they say, this is what I saw, and this is how I feel about it. See, that is original content at that point. The news thing can be original content. You just report what you saw, but you do your spin of it. You don't change the story. You don't add anything to it. You don't take anything away from it. You just tell what you saw, and you have a way about delivery. You know, maybe it's the way that you put your show together. Maybe it's the way that you have your set done, the way you dress, the way you, those things, you use those things to make it original content. So there's no problem with anything that anybody's doing down here. But the thing is, the people that won't admit to what they're doing, the lies. It's the lies that are the issue. That's where the drama starts, is the lies, the adding to and the taking away from. That's where drama is. See, that's why I have this show. I could do this little thing here, but then I also do a cleanup. See, I'll clean you up when you lie. When I see somebody doing a news program and they call themselves doing the news and they ain't telling the truth, then I'll just have to come on another side and I'll have to clean you up. See, that's a whole different thing. And that's original content. Because I'm giving you the actual facts, pointing out the issues, and dragging you along the way. That's original content. Don't worry about me being in your room. I'm giving you a click and a view. Worry about the trolls. The trolls are running rampant. I don't know what's going on, but the trolls are at an all-time high. There's trolls in just about all of our names. They're down there keeping that mess. A couple times this week, I've got, you were in so-and-so's room, ain't even been there. Ain't even been there. I was in Ricky's room, and I left, and a troll ended up getting blocked. The troll was in there cutting up, and they blocked him. And I ended up getting a message from Rick saying, were you in? I was in your room for the first half, and then I left. He's like, okay, because they had to end up blocking, but they figured out that it was a troll, and they had blocked him. But that Spillitboy TV troll has been cutting up all week. And old girl over there with the homophobic rants, she been fighting with the troll all week. So I went on and fought with her. I went on and trolled her myself. And fought with her myself last night. But she stopped. See, she went through all of that stuff about the homophobia and all of that. She did that, all that. Talking about she was asking a question. That was the whole thing for 2 hours. Her thing was, why is there a gay parade? And people came in, they told her, they explained the whole history of the gay parade, what it's for, why it exists, what's going on, Taylor. Everything. Like, they really were being upfront and personal and explaining why these things are what they are And she come back telling them, no, the parade is all about sex. No, it's not. The parade is about genitalia. And then when they're explaining, I'm just asking questions. Well, they gave you the answer to the questions, and now you're telling them it's something different. She really just wanted to argue. She really wanted to argue. And I just sat there and I said, how long are y'all going before y'all get it? And I watched them. Go up there, Roger. Roger, you go up there. Roger wouldn't go at first. Over in her room, Roger wouldn't go. He wouldn't go. And then finally, when it moved on to another panel, she went to someone else's panel, took over their panel, and started it all up again for another several hours. Roger went over there and went up, and he goes, and she played the same game with Roger that she had been playing on the other side. Then eventually, over the night, when I got to feeling real silly, I went on up on panel because they were saying that's a troll page of Spillitboy. No, I went on the panel, said, no, it's not a troll page, it's me. Because they had been begging me to go up for hours. They've been begging me to go. And I'm like, y'all just want me to argue. And I'm not going to argue. She's not even worth an argue because she's playing with you all. She's playing with you all. She was literally playing in their faces. And this is nothing. I told her to her face last night, you've been playing in these people's faces all night long. And you did it all day yesterday. All day yesterday. Hey, John. All day. She's been literally on these YouTube streets playing that game in these people's faces for 2 days straight. I ain't mad at her at all because I can't play in your face if you don't allow me, right? Roger tried to explain some more till he just finally had enough and he got on down. Another lady was going round and round and round and round. But once I got up there, they're saying she's going on. She just basically went to a whole thing. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore. You're mean. You're mean and you're a bully. Who am I bullying, honey? I don't like the way you talk to Kelly Love. Kelly Love, don't have a problem with the way I talk to him. Why don't you bully Kelly Love? Okay. If I could remember, isn't she the one that bullied Kelly Love? Aren't you the one that called his husband trash and all of that? You did that. Ain't that what you did? I've never called Kelly Love's husband trash. Me and Kelly sit and laugh and kee-hee and have a good time. You sat in Kelly Love's mother's house and ate. You put your feet under his mother's table. And then you said he was trash and his husband was trash. And then all this homophobic slur. But I'm the one who mistreats Kelly Love. And it bothers you that I mistreat Kelly Love. So what, I can't mistreat Kelly Love, but you can? How sway. And I don't like the way you did Lady Nika. You were mean to Lady Nika. Yeah, I was at a point. And she was mean to me too. It was called friendship, falling out. We had a falling out. Me and my friend had a fallout. But we ain't out. We ain't been feuding and God knows when, me and Nika. How many times you done cussed Nika out? Have you made up with her lately? But you're bothered by what I did to Nika 5 years ago. How sway. So basically, she just want to argue. She's just playing in people's face. And you know I'm here. I'm here for, I'm here for the foolishness. You know, I was, baby, I sat over there and keyed and cackled and laughed and had myself a good old time. And she was just as aggravated. I aggravated her the way she had aggravated the masses for 2 days. So it was a good night. It was a good night. But the fact of the matter is, the lady is homophobic, period. She's homophobic. She played in the allies' faces, the people who are part of the LGBTQIA's faces, and then the other people who are actually along with the movement of what she's pushing. They were all exposed and they were all there. They were all there. And it was like, this is good. This is interesting. It is very interesting when you sit back and you watch as people tell their story. I love to watch The Room. I do. I love to watch The Room. My food always gets cold, Jeremy. Child, ain't no thing. It always gets cold. But yeah, it was very interesting. But yeah, so that is what I'm talking about when I say trolling. She trolled. She trolled the streets for 2 days and got clicks and views, because that's all it was about, was clicks and views. She got her clicks, she got her views, she got her satisfaction of knowing that she was aggravating people and arguing with people and cursing. She was just cursing people out. Cursed out a pastor, one little pastor, I can't think of the pastor's name, but he's a pastor that goes over there on the other panel, and he was over there. She cursed him all the way out. She cursed him out, and I said, "Oh Lord!" I said, "Wait a minute, y'all." I said, "I got one little valve of holy water. I'm a dash it on her, and we all gonna run on 3, honey." She was trolling. So just that was my lesson for today. Celebrities are not the only ones that troll us down on here, and the trolls are not always just trolls that you see, behind the avatars that come in your room and cuss you out and all that. There are actual YouTubers who will troll. They'll troll. They'll do things just to get it started. That's a tactic. That's a tactic. It's not a favorable tactic, but it is a tactic, and it is something that people do to build clicks and views. They'll troll. There's some people that literally their whole brand is built on literally saying whatever the opposite of what everybody else is saying. And it'll work for a while, but then after a while, it doesn't work anymore. Isn't that right, friend? Anyway, so listen, that's what I had to say today. That's what I needed to talk to y'all about. Child, I'm in an hour. This has been Kitchen Table Talk with Spillitboy TV. I've enjoyed you all, and I will see y'all next time. Mwah. Have a good weekend. Child, keep your eyes and ears to the street. And look, go in the rooms. Just watch the room. Watch how entertained that you'll be sometime. Just watch the room and see what you see. And then when I come back, we'll talk about it. Just check out the room. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. Later.